This week on Council Bluffs News, trading spaces. The Main Street Farmers Market is back in its new location. Then, Iowa Western celebrates the first of many graduates of its Design Technology program. Plus, Park and Rec's Jeff Hubbard is in the studio to talk about the grand opening of River's Edge Park. That and more, all in this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm James Lathrop. For the past 3 years, the Main Street Farmers Market has called 9th Avenue and Main Street home. But this year, the Pottawatomie County Market is trying something a little different, a move to the 100 block of West Broadway.
I remember last year when I had some, it was really good. We spent 3 years at the corner of 9th Avenue and South Main, and we learned a lot doing it, and we had some growth, and we just saw this opportunity to make it bigger and take a giant step forward.
I like this new location.
Do you? Yeah. Good.
It's good to see you, my friend.
I have room for 22 vendors. I have 20 here tonight, so I'm hoping I have to go ask for some more space.
We do have a store at our orchard, but it doesn't bring in enough customers, and we have 6 acres of produce, and so we need a large audience.
See you, my friend.
And we would prefer not to sell it wholesale. If we go to farmers markets, we get retail price for it. So we do 6 farmers markets a week.
It's pretty nice. We've been having a lot of conversations with people, and we've sold some bread and gave out some business cards. For the farmers market, we're doing whole grain products to help people just ease into the plant-based diet. Organic, no GMOs, and very little oil, no sugar.
I'm glad to see that you are fine in heart, soul, and mind.
We wanted to make it easy for people, so we have what we call the Little Red Wagon program. It's free. We have a free will offering jar out if they want to borrow it. They can use it to shop up and down the street and use it to take it to their car and then bring it back. I'm pretty pleased. I keep looking up and down the street and I see a lot of people, and I think it looks nice, and I mean, considering it's just our first week, I think it's going to be good.
It's good to see you, my friend.
If all goes well, the Main Street Farmers Market will open every Thursday evening on the 100 block of West Broadway from 5 to 8 p.m. They have a Facebook page as well. You can check it out by searching Main Street Farmers Market CB. In 2011, Siemens awarded Iowa Western Community College with a $65 million grant. The money got the ball rolling on a first-of-its-kind design technology program. And on May 17th, Iowa Western celebrates the first graduates from the program with a test of the students' final project. Nothing to see here, just Iowa Western President Dan Kenny taking a spin on this bike, designed and built by these IWCC students.
The bike is actually a hybrid bike. The design was supposed to be something that could be used in all weather, all terrain, across all of Iowa. So we went with a hybrid.
Tailored not only for any terrain, but anybody.
The internal hub that we put on it really makes it an easy shifting bike, very very easy to ride for even the amateur bike rider.
First, students had to rapid prototype the model in this 3D printer.
It allows us to see the bike as far as each pipe in proportion to each other and how they're going to connect, and do we need to change angles or lengths on certain pieces of pipe to get a better reach or more of the dimensions that we needed.
Justin is a student in the Design Technology program at Iowa Western's Atlantic campus, a program in its genesis just 2 years ago.
When we started this project, of course, we had a $65 million grant from Siemens Corporation of the computer equipment and software.
Students used the Siemens software to design the bicycle, entering it into a competition with other community colleges.
That was a competition that was created by the University of Iowa's College of Engineering, and there were 9 community colleges that started this competition, I guess it really is, last fall, and only 2 community colleges actually built a bike or finished the project. I was really impressed with the transmission. It really shifts a lot better than most bicycles I've ever ridden, and it was great. And it has a longer wheelbase, and so it was a little smoother ride. It was unique.
Sadly, this model won't see much trail time, yet it'll be around.
The bike's actually going to be put on display here in Atlantic at Iowa Western, and I believe the bike is probably going to be put on display down and around town, like at some of the businesses that supported us and gave money to the program and helped us out.
It's just another way Iowa Western is preparing young people for the world that is waiting. The Design Technology program is offered at the Cass County campus in Atlantic, Iowa. For more information on the degree, go to iwcc.edu and click on the Academic Programs tab. Now for news around the Bluffs, sponsored by Mr. Ed's Flagpole Company of Council Bluffs, right off Valley View Drive between Madison Avenue and Highway 92. The grill running full power at the 2013 Ag Cookout, May 17th in Bayless Park. The event is part of Celebrate CB in Council Bluffs and presented by the Ag Committee of the Council Bluffs Chamber of Commerce. Residents enjoy burgers and steak sandwiches, with proceeds going to college scholarships for students studying in agribusiness. Rick Killian says ag jobs are on the up.
Particularly right now, the ag sector has undergone a very strong kind of economic boom in the area. Again, ag is very vital to Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa.
The Council Bluffs Celebrate CB parade goes on without error. Over 100 organizations participated in the annual parade in downtown Council Bluffs. If you missed this year's parade, you can catch it every day at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. on CBTV Channel 17. Well, take a look at this. Kathy Fiskus of the Council Bluffs Convention and Visitors Bureau is showing off these really cool Ragbri t-shirts. They contain an ultraviolet paint that reveals itself in the sunlight, so the sun really does make these puppies shine. While on the reverse side it says sizzle in your seat with everyone's favorite pork product, bacon. Fiskus explains how it works.
When you're in the shade, only the black pig is really evident on the front of the shirt. It also says wild ride for your hide, because Ragbri, the great bike ride across Iowa, is a ride. It's not a race. It's meant to be fun. But when you step out in the sun, you have a whole lot of fun with a shirt so that it changes color and all of these other pigs show up.
If you'd like to purchase a shirt, all you have to do is drop by the Convention and Visitors Bureau to pick one up, or go to councilbluffsragbri.com. And if you have any questions about Ragbri, they can be answered soon. On May 28th at the West Broadway Hy-Vee Club Room, there will be a town hall meeting. If you can't make it on the 28th, another town hall is scheduled for the following day, May 29th at the Madison Avenue Hy-Vee in their club room. Both take place from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Coming up on Council Bluffs News, the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter has rats. And of course, they're up for adoption. Check them out in Pets of the Week. Plus, Jeff Hubbard is in the studio to talk about Lust Fest and the grand opening of River's Edge Park. Stay tuned.
What does the world need? Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
Thanks to ASI and my free hearing evaluation, my life has changed for the better.
1 in 5 Americans suffer from varying degrees of hearing loss.
Over 85% of people with hearing loss can be effectively treated with digital hearing instruments from ASI.
Thank you, ASI, for allowing me to hear all the things I haven't heard in years.
ASI, providing better hearing and better living for 35 years.
At Council Bluffs Savings Bank, our goal is to help you, your families, and your businesses grow and prosper for generations. We take pride in our community, whether it's volunteering our time or helping individuals, families, and businesses succeed. We provide you with the personal service and attention you deserve. With over 220 years of banking experience, decisions are made locally. We are Council Bluffs people operating at Council Bluffs Bank to help Council Bluffs be a better place to work and live. Council Bluffs Savings Bank, hometown banking, the way it used to be. Member FDIC.
Hello and welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I'm James Lathrop, and joining me in the studio today is Jeff Hubbard of the Council Bluffs Parks and Rec. Jeff, thanks for joining me.
Thank you, great to be here.
You're here to talk about the grand opening of Rivers Edge Park and Lust Fest, kicking off May 25th. What starts this great event?
Well, our 3-week event is going to be kicked off on May 25th with the Beach Boys in concert, and we're hoping to have 10 to 20,000 people down there getting their boogie on, pass around the beach balls and having a good time. Opening band is Mulberry Lane, and a local Omaha band that'll be kicking off at 7, Beach Boys at 8, and we just heard this week that John Stamos from Full House Hall of Fame, he kind of enjoys the Beach Boys. He's going to be here performing with them too, so should be a good kickoff of our 3-week of activities.
Wow, fantastic. And it's all free, correct?
Everything's free, yep. You can bring in your own blankets, coolers, no alcohol, and kind of set up shop and be ready to go.
Okay. And on the 26th, the following day after the big opening, there's going to be the Omaha Symphony.
Omaha Symphony will be performing with the Brass and Blue Band and having some military, celebration for Memorial Day, and that'll be followed by a firework, probably a 12-15-minute firework show.
And on the following day, more music and a food truck festival?
More music, yep, and we're going to have 8 or so food trucks there, so anything from Italian, home cooking, barbecue, Greek, all kinds of different food choices, and you're going to be able to actually vote on your favorite food truck, and the winner will receive some cash money for being the best food truck. And then the Playing with Fire Jazz and Blues concert. They have a great lineup. Vintage Trouble, who is opening up for The Who, and it was just on David Letterman, and then Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings will be performing the headliner, and she is something to see, kind of little Tina Turner, got a lot of funk in her. So.
All right. And then let's talk the 29th, Movies in the Park. It's back, but it's in Rivers Edge this year.
Well, we're going to be doing our Bayless Park like normal on June 5th and 7th, but kind of a precursor to that, we're going to have the Rumbles performing at Rivers Edge Park at 7 o'clock. 7:30, and then at 9 o'clock we're going to show Grease. Thought that'd be a good two tie-ins, and then the next week everything will kick off back down at Bayless.
Okay. And June 1st and 2nd, a soccer competition. Tell me about that.
Well, the Great Lawn, just isn't for concerts, so we have 6 3-on-3 soccer fields that we'll be having down there, and having kids ages U6, U8s, U10s, and U12, so kind of younger ages, will be out there competing for the Rumble on the River. Just a fun soccer tournament. Every team will get a 3-game guarantee to kind of play around, and a great venue to play soccer right there on the River's Edge.
Okay, and how can somebody sign up to play?
The registration form for that is at our website, which is lussfest.com, LOESSFEST.com. You can get the registration form on there, as well as find out all the information about the bands and start times, the do's and don'ts about what you can bring into the park. The park will open up at noon every day for that opening weekend, so people can line up if they want to, but we won't let them allowed to put down blankets till noon.
Okay. And also during this whole thing, I understand light shows?
Yeah, we have a national known artist, Dan Corsone, who developed a laser light show that will go off every half hour starting at dusk. And it's about a 5 to 10 minute light display. It's also interactive, so not with just laser lights going all over the grass. I mean, imagine a 5-acre lawn as a background for a light display, but it's interactive in that if you're down there running around, there might be a spotlight that will follow you around, or if there's a bunch of kids down there, it might put the light somewhere and the kids have to go chase the light. When they get to it, it will disappear and go up somewhere else. So we'll have something on our website, but it's totally interactive with whatever's going on with the people on the lawn.
Okay, well, it sounds like just a packed week there. Jeff, thanks for joining me.
You betcha, great time.
Again, for more information, go to lussfest.com. That's the River's Edge Park grand opening kicking off May 25th. More Council Bluffs news is up after the break.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
What if a disaster strikes without warning? What if life as you know it has completely turned on its head? What if everything familiar becomes anything but? Before a disaster turns your family's world upside down, it's up to you to be ready. Get a kit, make a plan, be informed today. Learn how at ready.gov.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money.
At Flex Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, our goal is to get you back to normal as quickly as possible. That's why we use techniques like our 830 laser therapy. Low-level light finds injured tissue, energizing cells to help reduce pain instantly while jump-starting the healing process. Ligaments and tissues grow stronger than normal healing, and when inflammation is reduced, it stays away. The 830 laser at Flex Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, the therapist you know, the care you trust.
I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous.
Check out this chef, right?
So gay.
Please don't say that. It's like if I thought this pepper shaker was stupid and I said, man, this pepper shaker is so 16-year-old boy with a cheesy mustache. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
Welcome back to Council Bluffs News, and it is time for our weekly events calendar. On May 25th, get ready for a new series from the Hitchcock Nature Center. It's called Ecological Immersion. The session, led by Dr. Ted Burke of Creighton University, will prepare you to culture, care, and preserve native nature communities. Now, there is a cost. You can learn more about it, though, at podcoconservation.com. And on June 1st, get out of the city and enjoy some fishing. But forget about the license. It's free fishing weekend at Arrowhead Park in Neola, Iowa. It's a great way to get the family out of the house for some affordable fun. For more information, call 712-485-2295. And just a reminder, Lussfest and the grand opening of River's Edge Park kicks off May 25th with the Beach Boys. For more information, go to lussfest.com. Time now for Pets of the Week. Sponsored by Mad Cow Paintball of Louisville, Nebraska.
Hi,
my name is Misty Bino and I'm a volunteer with Solace, support our local animal shelter. This little girl here is Roxy. She is a 4-month-old Boxer Springer Spaniel mix. She was brought in as an owner surrender, and she is small now, but she is going to be a really big girl. And her file number is 4219. This girl here is Friday. She's a little bit of special needs. She does have an allergy to grain, so she'd need gluten-free food. Not too difficult to find. And she came in as a stray. She was brought in, but the person that had found her originally had her for a month and said that she does great with the children and the cats in the home. And she also does pretty good with other dogs, so she would be a great fit into anyone's home. And if you are interested in Friday, she is a Boston Terrier mix, about 2 years old, and her file number is 4327. These 3 little kittens here are Janet, Jack, and Chrissy. They are all available for adoption. And this one over here is Jack, and these 2 are Janet and Chrissy. If you are interested in these 3 cute little kitties, their file numbers are 4291, 92, and 93. This black beauty here is Chatter. Chatter's a 7-year-old male black cat. He was found as a stray at Sherwood Apartment, and Solace is willing to pay a portion of his adoption fee who would ever want to give him a forever home. And if you are interested in Chatter, his file number is 4213. And if you're interested in any of the animals you've seen today, you can come down to the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter at 2821 South 15th Street. This is one of our many, many rats down here at the Council Bluffs Animal Shelter right now. He was surrendered along with a dozen other rats, and this little guy's name is Noodles. He is, we're not sure about his age, but if you are interested in Noodles, his file number is 3963.
Thanks for watching this week's Council Bluffs News. If you have any questions, comments, or story ideas, email us at cbtv@iwcc.edu, call us at 712-325-3312, or send us a message on Facebook. You can find us at facebook.com/cbtv17. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm James Lathrop. See you next week.